Hello. Dear family of Kenny Road Baptist Church, привет. So I'm here just to say thank you. There are many reasons why I want to say thank you. First of all, thank you for being my ministry partner. It's I never missed any support from you, any months. So because of your support, prayer support, financial support, a lot of things was possible in last year in Russia. Not only in Russia. Because of your great help, we could do ministry in Tajikistan. They share the border with Afghanistan. In Kyrgyzstan, in Belarus, in Latvia, in Russia, in Czech Republic, in other countries. So I am representing international Russian ministry here. So thank you for being faithful in supporting this ministry. And you will know later what was done last year through the video. Also, I want to say special thank you to Pastor Mike and his wife Sherry. I don't know where she is. But all the time I come to Oklahoma, I don't know, but for me Oklahoma is Pastor Mike. Pastor Mike is Oklahoma. So it's the whole state just condensed in this person and their family. So thank you, Pastor, for hosting me. I had a very fun time last night playing with his grandson, and it was a unique experience. So thank you for letting me be in the house and coming to Russia, by the way. So also I want to thank you for electing Donald Trump as your representative. Because in Russia, I must tell you, we want to have reconciliation between our politics. And we hope this new president elected will be the tool in God's hand to unite closer our country, because it will be beneficial for the kingdom's work. Amen. So thank you again for being our ministry partners in Russia. And if you want to know more about that ministry, I will be there on the table. You will have my pamphlets. You can put your email address. I will send you newsletters. If you don't like it, you will not have it. And also, I would like to give you a little piece of Russian chocolate. I want to tell a short story behind this chocolate bar. If you can see from here, it's a face of little girl. And her name is Alena. Helena, Yelena, different names. So it's very good illustration, some spiritual lesson, I would say. I would say this is the most famous Russian chocolate. Back in 90s, last century, finding chocolate in grocery store in Russia was almost impossible. Only very high-ranked people like communist leaders or top managers in some state institution can have access to good food. The regular people will have just the basic food, bread and some crops, that's it. So the Soviet government decided to say, okay, let's make people happy in our country. And they say, and they have a special meeting in the Communist Party, the Global Communist Party meeting somewhere in Moscow. And they made the special decision, develop special kind of chocolate which will be available for every Soviet citizen. It must be cheap, but must be good. So they have special they picked up special chocolate factory, and they started to develop the recipe. It took them 2 years to invent the special recipe. So in 1964, they finally got the proper chemicals, proper ingredients for the chocolate. But the problem was they don't know what to put on the wrap of this chocolate bar. And they tried many ideas. They want to put some communist girl holding the Soviet Union flag, but it didn't work. They put some pictures from Russian fairy tale, it didn't work at all. It took them another year to develop the image, and finally, one of these graphic designers of this chocolate factory, he said, "This is my 8-month-old daughter portrait. Can you use it?" And they liked this idea. And since that time, this real girl was always on this chocolate bar. And if you go to Russia and you will ask all generation, tell me your favorite chocolate, they will say Alena, because it was everywhere. So For me, it's interesting. This father, I would not say sacrificed, but he suggested his child to be there, to make people happy, because having chocolate is being happy. So, and it worked out very well. Sometimes we think that evangelism, mission work is very difficult, very boring things to do. Sometimes it could be, but generally, sharing Christ is making people happy. I agree with me?
Amen.
If chocolate can make you happy, more of that, Jesus can totally make you happy. He will totally transform your life. So I would say, in other words, missionaries are the people who make other people happy because of Jesus Christ. So, Caney Road Baptist Church, you are chocolate promoters. You are making people happy in Russia, in other places. And this is why I came here from Dallas and other places to say you thank you so much. And now please enjoy this short video about what was done in the last year. It's like my report to you. And if you would like to know more about this ministry, as I said before, just come there after the worship service to the table and we can speak more privately. Okay? Thank you so much.
You minimized it. I did.